Okay, we're on Nazir Perek Tet, Mishnah Bet, second Mishnah in the 9th chapter of Nazir. Says the Mishnah. We're going to learn about, that says the Mishnah, before we talk about the Mishnah, we're going to learn about it in some interesting halachot of Tuma and Tahara. And it's not mathematical, as we'll soon see. There is a certain logic to it, but there's also some additional aspects to it that are very interesting. So the first thing we need to know is something called Tum'at Tahom. Tum'at Tahom is a Tum'ah that is there, but nobody knew about it. I mean, some guy was buried 1,000,000 years ago or 1,000 years ago in a cave. Nobody ever knew about it, everybody ever saw it, and then, it was uncovered. So it turns out that when I was in the cave, I became nitma, I became tamei, but I didn't know about it. So you'll say, so what? You were in the cave, you were there. What's the difference? You're tamei. Not entirely. Says the Mishnah, Nazir, shegilach. The Nazir brought his korbanot, he did his whole thing, he did Nezirut, and then he brought his korbanot tahara. V'nodalo shu tamei. And then somebody comes up to him and says, hey, you were in a graveyard. You walked over a known grave. He didn't know it, but he did. Im tum'a yidua. So if it's tum'a yidua, even though he finished and he already did the giluach, soter. It contradicts, it contravenes, and he has to start over. He has to count again. He has to do the word again because it turns out he didn't know it, but he became tamei. V'im tum'at hatahom. But if this is what's called this tum'at hatahom, eina soter. Meaning, if it's a tumah that nobody knew about, let's look at the Bartunura. Im no dalo, shebamakom she'avar, the place he walked, haytat tum'at tahom. There was tum'at tahom, vehi tum'ah she'en echad makira, afilu b'sof ha'olam. Nobody knows about it. Nobody, it's unknown. Aval pisha vadai tamei haya, even though it was definitely tum'ah, eino soter. The halacha hikach benazir. That's the halacha with regard to Nazir. That's it. The halacha of the Nazir, that if it's tum'at tahom, nobody knew about it. After you became tahor, eino soter. But imad shelo gilach, if it's before you did the giluach, the process of the tahara after the end of the Nezirut, ben kachu ben kach soter, then no matter what, it is soter. So I made you a little chart, as I like to do. So he found out that he's tamei. If it's a tuma yidua, it's soter. But if it's tuma tahom, this unknown tuma that nobody knows about, if he already did giluach, eino soter. If he didn't gilach yet, then he's soter. What's the logic that tumah tahom is eino soter? That's like what the Bartunura said. There is no logic. Halacha hikach benazir. That's it. That's the Masorah of a Nazir. If the Nazir was migaleach, and he found out later that it was tumah tahom, eino soter. Ketzad, but it's even more involved than that. Ketzad. What is the case? Yarad litbo b'ma'ara. He went down litbo, meaning he was tamei too much sherbet. He was some kind of tamei, but he wasn't tamei met. So you have to go to the mikvah. The Rabbi Boba Amara went into the cave. And in the water, in the Me'ara, some guy is floating on top of the water in the Me'ara. Tamei, of course he's Tamei. But, Nimtza Meshuka. Meshuka means he's buried. I mean, it was not revealed. Let's see the Bartunura for a second. Nimtza Meshuka Bakarka, B'makom Shetaval, meaning they found later on, if they found in the ground, Bakarka HaMe'ara, Yarad lahaker. So now the Mishnah says it depends. Yarad lahaker. If he only went down lahaker to kum safa, he went swimming. Meaning, then he's tahor afterwards. Meaning, he went down in order to be haker. He found it afterwards, and then he did the giluach. Yarad lahaker. If he went down in order to swim, he wasn't tamei tahor. Then if he found out after his giluach, then he's tahor. Litaher mitumat meit. But if he went down litaher mitumat meit. If he went down, to be tovel, because he was tamei, then he's still tamei. The Nazir is tamei, even if it's tumat tahom, and even though he found out afterwards. Why? Shechazkat tamei tamei, chazkat tahor tahor. Because if you're tamei, then we assume you continue to be tamei. But if you're tahor beforehand, we assume you continue to be tahor. Sheraglayim ledavar. What does raglayim ledavar mean? If he came to be mitamei, mitahar from tumat meit. So I think it's talking about a rishon letuma, but he's, he went to be tovel in the mikvah. And then he went down in that mikvah, in that well, where the dead person was buried, vishlim Nezirut, and he finished. Or he was tamei, and then he later came on, tamei, visoter, it cancels out his Nezirut. Shechezkat tamei tamei, v'chezkat tahor tahor. Because if you were tamei, we assume you continued to be tamei. And if you're tahor, then you're tahor. Shiraglayim davar. Davar davar means it has legs. Kilomar. Tam v'ikar yesh lomar. Okay? There's a reason. Delo gemiri hilchatalu tumat tahom she'itah ben Nazir. Elek shaya Nazir bechezkat tahor. The taharav tumat tahom. Remember we said, this eno soter is very unusual. That's a halacha. So that eno soter is only the Mishnah says, okay, we're going to limit it. B'mikra shahaya bechezkat tahora. Only if he was chazakah of tahora. But if he was chazkat tamei, then raglayim ledavar. Then we continue, we assume if he was tamei, he continues to be tamei. Very interesting halachot, unusual. It's not, mathematical. It's there's a certain continuity to it in the Misarah of Tumat Tahom. We'll stop here and dedicate our learning to memory of my father, Harav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a great day.